Hello everyone, I'm Victoria. Nice to meet you if this is your first time watching me, and if it's not, welcome back. And today I'm really excited to bring forth a message from the Andromedans to Andromedan starseeds, but also people who just feel drawn to this video. You don't have to feel like a starseed, you don't have to feel like an Andromedan. You just, need to be feeling it. Be drawn to this video. So yeah, I have some cards here and I'm just going to jump into this. And I just want to apologize about my light injury here on my hand. Not very beautiful to look at. I am aware. Unfortunately, things like this happen. To the best of us. Anyway, we have here the Elder, the Lily of the Valley, and Wisteria. So, quite an interesting combination. With this Elder, I feel like there's going to be a new opportunity coming to you soon, and it's going to be something that's, kind of just for you. Like a portal opening, a special thing that's just for you, and maybe you won't even realize it at first that this is an opportunity that was just brought here to you. I'm being brought to the thought of like something, even if you get a job opportunity, it's something that's specifically for you. No one else can do that. And you might think that, oh, of course, a lot of people can do this. But my point is that it's like this role, the universe created this role for you. You manifested this role there. So, for example, if in a team there's usually 4 people, it somehow they would be like, okay, this team needs a 5th person. Let's get one more person. And then you happen to get this role. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. It might seem like something that anyone else can get, that anyone else can, receive, that can be for anyone, but it's not. It's something specifically for you. And when it comes to this, you need to be careful and look deeper into things. So I feel like maybe there's gonna be a lot of like doors opening, but only one is really the perfect one for you. So you need to be careful and look deeper. Don't judge a book by its cover, that's for sure. That should be your motto in the next month. Looking deeper into people, into situations, into things. Heck, even food and drinks that you buy, look deeper into them. What's actually in it? And now, to my mind, what came through was these mints that my mom actually has. They're mints, that you, I guess, suck on. And you think they might have some mint or something herbal in them. No, they're pure sugar. Pure sugar with the flavor of mint. Which, if you didn't look into it, you'd think, oh, this is healthy. This is going to help me. Then you look into the ingredients and you're like, oh, this is not helping me at all. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. There's a lot of weird examples today already. And we're still so early on in the video. Anyway, Wisteria here. This is an interesting card to come through. One of the messages from this card can be about when you are presented with something, make sure to not, how do I even express this? Like, don't sacrifice your current, let's say, relationships for a potential relationship. It specifically references a story. I think it's a Korean story where 2 sisters were in love with the same man, and one night they both enter his tent, and they decide that this man is not worth it to them, that it's better for them not to fight over him, but to stay together. So it's a card that can symbolize sticking together and also getting help from others as well. when in the story you can ask, "Oh, help, where was there help in the story?" Well, I guess that's one of the meanings, or hidden meaning. But it's definitely telling you that whatever's coming, you're really gonna have to think about it. The things that are coming into your life, you'll have to carefully think whether they're really a good thing or not, whether you will benefit from this in the end, or whether you will lose something important to you or someone important to you. Who do you value more? This or this? I don't want to say this person or this person, because for a lot of people, it might not be people, might not be humans, it might not be anything living. It can be two jobs, or it can be your best friend and your job. Who do you value more? And I can't just tell you, oh, of course it's your best friend, because for everyone, it's going to be different. For some, it might be that actually your best friend isn't actually that good of a friend of yours. And a good of a friend to you, so maybe it's better to prioritize the other thing. So yeah, that's why you have to deeply think about the situation and whatever is going to occur. And I'm really curious now, what's gonna happen to all of us? What is this thing coming for all of us? Anyway, the next card we have here is the Wild Rose. Do it your way and embrace your uniqueness. Be untamed. That's so interesting. Do it your way. So whatever comes through, don't try to mimic someone else with what you're doing. Don't try to do something that you feel like people would like. Just be yourself, and the right people will like you. Just be yourself, and the right, I guess, job opportunity or whatever it is will come to you. And it's really making me think about just the wild rose itself, like wild plants, like also a wild blueberry, how wild blueberries can survive so much and they can still keep growing. And I don't know, there's just something to learn from plants like these, that they can survive on their own. They, can't be tamed by us, by humans. And they're best when they're not tamed. They're best when they're untouched. That's when they're the most beautiful. And for wild blueberries, that's when they're the most, I guess, nutritious and helpful to us in our health. So yeah, that's definitely a message for everyone. Allow yourself to be yourself. And there's also something about returning to who you were before all of the programming. Returning the way you think to be like that. Oh, I brought out the card, but I was kind of looking out in the distance, so I didn't even read what the card says. So yeah, it says the return. A new story, you decide, alignment, it's coming together. Interesting. Like, it's all coming together now. As long as you can notice the signs, follow the breadcrumbs, you'll see how it's all coming together. You're opening a door, opening a portal for yourself, stepping through it, knowing that this is it, this is the best thing, this is what's gonna help you live your best life. And also the return, it can also, it gives me the feeling of returning back, the roses, when they return back to the soil. You have to return to sprout back up and to, bloom beautifully again. So something needs to end so that you can, get something new. So again, it's like weighing out your options. Which do you prioritize? Which do you think is better for you in your life? And again, if it's between a person and something, or two people, it can be hard to determine who is more important to you right now. But trust yourself, trust your heart. Ask yourself, who makes me happier? Which one of these will make me happier? Which one of these do I feel like will help me further myself and to my goal, I guess, to a better future? Which one is the best for me personally? That's just the whole question. Simple but effective. And the sacred waters: nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, self-care. Feels like now is kind of like an in-between moment where soon you're gonna have this opening. So now you should focus on resting, because when this door opens for you, there might not be so much time of rest. It reminds me of this video I watched recently about how now in 2023, a lot of us are gonna be in between two phases, especially in the end months. How we're going to be between action, like doing, and also moments of not knowing what to do, moments of no motivation, moments of feeling like you want to do something but not knowing what you want to do. And it really feels like we're being told during that time when we might not have motivation, or we might just not know what to do, we might be confused. Focus on resting and filling yourself up with this healing energy, with just energy, good energy, so that when the time for action comes, when the doors open, you can freely step into them and have the courage, the energy to do it. Because a lot of people, they don't have energy, and I'm in this boat too. Sometimes I barely even, well, not anymore, but I used to not have any energy to even get up off of the bed. And yeah, it's not because I'm lazy, it was because my body just couldn't handle it. So accept that sometimes your body needs rest, and give yourself this time now, because now is the right time. And we got the 7 of Wands here. Kind of good card to come out while I'm talking about this. If you feel like there's just so many things to do, maybe this is why the wisteria came out. Allow others to help you on this. You don't have to take on everything alone, and doing things together is always better. Doing things with someone else always amplifies energy and makes things just better, especially when it's someone who you're very aligned to, because of course it might not be someone who is like that. That means you need to find someone, better to fill that role of a helper for you. But that person will come, and that person might even already be there for you. And it might not even be just one person, it might be many. Anyway, can we please get some more tarot cards? And I guess these maybe want to come through. So we have the Lovers here and the Hierophant. Interesting. Lovers and Hierophant together. It feels like a major time. Again, lovers, the other person, the second half of you. It doesn't have to specifically be a soulmate or anything. There's just someone there who loves you, who wants to help you. Allow that to happen. And allow yourself to learn from them too, and from whoever you feel called to learn from. This is a time when you're gonna learn a lot. Maybe learn a lot about love, loving yourself, learning how to love yourself, learning what it is to love, learning that you can love people but also have boundaries with them. There's just a lot about learning. That's what I'm feeling here. Ooh. And also the Six of Cups came out. This card is so cute, isn't it? It's such a cute card and such a sweet card. Like, oh, maybe it really is a lot about love. Spending time with loved ones, especially if you have someone like a romantic partner. Spending time with them, maybe learning together. And it's not always gonna be sunshine and rainbows with them, of course. But sometimes we learn from arguments as well, as long as we understand and don't, I guess, yell at each other. And try to come at it with love. It also is giving me the vibes of giving this love to others. Giving your love to others right now. Not specifically your energy, but your love and gratitude. And also accepting that from other people as well. Because of course, we're not just here to give, we're here to also receive. And with the star, it really feels like this will really change us and our mindsets about things. It will make us feel differently. Just see a brighter future as well. I feel like it will bring a big understanding of what's happening right now in your life, why that's happening, what happened in the past, why it happened, why it needed to happen, and why in the future these doors will open and what they're gonna be. So that's so interesting. And just the star also right now is reminding me of telling you guys that you're watching currently a message from the Andromedans. That means that at some point you were associated with Andromedans. You don't have to have lived, I guess, as an Andromedan, but you might have been associated with some. You might have spirit guides who are Andromedans. You might have, I don't know, friends in past lives who are Andromedans. But you are associated to that. You hold some of the keys, some of the codes within you. So remember that. And stay on your path as well. Staying on your path, making sure that you're not just blindly walking into things through doors, that you're walking with trust and with guidance. Ooh, I think that's really important. I felt strongly in my body, like a yes, that's it. And this card came out instantly. I started shuffling and it instantly came out. Ascension flames, merge with light, ignite keys and codes. And wasn't I just saying that you hold the keys? Oh my god. How crazy. Yes, you have the keys within you. You have the codes. You have the key and the code. You just need to get to the place where it can be unlocked. Because you hold everything. And we all hold that for each other as well. So, for example, when you're watching this, I might unlock something. I have a key to you that fits for your keyhole, I guess. And I'm unlocking that for you. And the same for you. Maybe if you just leave me a comment, like it could be a random comment, but you might send me some kind of energy that is unlocking something within me and bringing a higher understanding or something through. Don't underestimate yourself, your energy, and just everything around you. Everything has a purpose. Everything has a meaning. That's the big message here. There's meaning in absolutely everything. Don't underestimate everything. Don't take everything at face value. Think higher. Cocoon of white light. Rest in perfect love. Again, resting gonna be very important. If you're feeling exhausted, if you're feeling like not doing something, don't force yourself to do it. Seven of Wands. Don't be the Seven of Wands. You might have a lot of work. You might have a lot of stuff to do. But you always have the option. We all always have the option to either ask for help, to say no, or to just postpone. So don't force yourself. Recognize that our bodies need rest, especially during ascension, during codes being unlocked within us. That is when our body is working overtime to live our normal human life and to start unlocking things, extra things. Can you imagine how much extra the body has to work? And if you're already someone with problems, if you're already someone who's barely making it through a day, that is gonna be so hard. So give yourself that time. If you need to, take some days off of work, but respect yourself. Have that respect and love for yourself. That's also a form of self-love. Not overworking and knowing when to rest. Showing yourself that you care. Because if you don't care, why would anyone else care? And this card wanted to come through, I guess. The Void. Stop, embrace winter and great cosmic womb. Again, stop. It's time to just be. It's time to just sit there and watch the wall. Watch paint dry, as people say. It's just, it also makes me feel like the higher perspective, like higher, just look deeper, but also see things from a higher perspective. And it's just, things are gonna start really making sense. Your life is gonna start changing. This card flipped. I'm sorry, defenselessness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. So it might be time to say I'm sorry to someone. Even if it's because you're choosing the other thing over them, you know, that doesn't mean that you don't never want to see this person ever again, but you know, you have to say sometimes, I'm sorry, but I don't think I can talk to you right now. I feel like we need some time apart. Or I don't feel comfortable right now talking, or, you know, I'm sure you'll figure it out. Whatever you need to say, whoever you need to apologize to. And sometimes the one who we need to apologize to is ourselves. Look back at your life. All of the mistakes you made, things that make you feel regret, things that make you feel ashamed. Say sorry to yourself about that. Say sorry for allowing that to happen. Say sorry to your body for how you've treated it. Be honest with yourself. And accept yourself. Because that's how you'll get to releasing. That's how you'll get to becoming a better person. By accepting it. Like I said, apologizing to yourself if you feel like you need to. And apologizing to others if you feel like you need to. Or just in your head saying, I'm sorry to this person for doing that. I didn't mean to hurt them. I didn't mean to do that. You don't have to directly tell them. A part of them will still know that you're apologizing. Because we're all connected anyway. But that's just what needs to happen so that you can release. Apologizing and righting the wrongs from your past is how you'll get to move forward confidently without all these, you know, this heaviness on your shoulders. Whew, I feel like here at the end it got really, really deep. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. Do you feel like apologizing to yourself about something? If you feel like sharing it, I would love to hear and be here for you guys. I'm sending you so much love and good energy, and I wish you all the best, honestly. and especially a great day. Bye.